Hey guys, Amazing Blue Guy here. Today we're going to make a really cool looking first birthday Minnie Mouse piece. Hope you like it. Stay tuned right after this. Okay, we're back, and the way we're going to do is we're going to start off with the base of the balloon. It's going to be a few quads with a number 1 attached to it. So for this example, I'm using some pearlized silver balloons. Okay, I blew these up to 8 inches. And it's going to go 8 inches for these. I have pink ones are going to be 9 inches. And then we're going to have these gold pearlized balloons for 7 inches. Okay? You blow them up, and then you tie them together to make a duplet. And then you marry those duplets together like so to make a quad. Once you have your first quad, we're going to go ahead and make a quad of the pinks. And again, these pinks are going to be blown up to 7 inches. You make your quad, and we're just going to place that right on top. Okay? Not like this. Make sure you like this. And then we're going to take our gold, and we're going to put that right on top of that. And then, like I said, right, make sure that this balloon always nestles in between the 2 balloons below. And then we're going to attach it all together using a 260. I have a scrap. Try to match up if you have a gold or a pink. I'm going to use green. If you don't have one that matches, that's okay. You're probably not going to see it. Okay? So the way we do this is I'm going to take it and I'm going to hold it with one hand. And the other hand, I'm going to pull it down and go around the pink balloon, the quad below it. Okay, and now go around the bottom balloon, the silver balloons. I'm going to wrap it that way. Come back up to the pink balloon and wrap it around a couple times. I'm going to do that same thing the other way. Okay, I have this one that I was still holding, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Around the silver, around the pink, a couple times, and that's going to hold everything together nice and tight. Okay, once we have that, we're going to go ahead and attach our weights. I'm using 2 water weights here. You're probably better off using sand. And what I did, I just filled up the 11-inch balloons with some water. And I'm going to go ahead and tie them together. And then I'm going to attach that right underneath our bottom quad. Okay, now we have a nice stable base. Nice and heavy, and we're going to go ahead and attach our 1 balloon. This is a bigger balloon. It's a 36-inch 1 foil balloon, and let me go get that. I have it attached over here. And what I did here is I just took another scrap 260 and I tied it to the bottom tab here. And then all we're going to do is just pull that down and then do the same thing we did with the first one. We're just going to wrap it a few times around our second quad here. Wrap it around a bunch of times. And you can tie it if you like to make it more secure. And then now we have the first part of our base. Almost all set. Now we're going to go ahead and add the Minnie Mouse. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start making Minnie Mouse's dress, or basically her body. And we're going to use pink polka dot balloons. I'm going to make a quad. Make them with 4 polka dot balloons. I ran out, so I'm just using 2 pink on this one for demonstration purposes only, but this should be a pink polka dot balloon. 11-inch balloon, and I blew this up to about 9 to 10 inches, okay? The bottom just needs to be bigger than the next quad coming up, so 9 or 10 inches should be fine. We're going to marry our duplets together. Okay? And then you have your quad for that part. We're going to go ahead and take now regular pink, not polka. You can use polka dot if you want. I'm using pink in this example. We blew up these to about 6 inches, okay? So we went from 9 to 6, okay? Place that right on top. That's our quad. And then we went up and took 5-inch balloons. I made a quad, and I moved these up to about 4 inches, which is about 3 pumps on your balloon pump, okay? Place that on top. And we're going to do the same way we're going to connect it as how we did the previous set of 3 quads. I'm going to use 260s, 260. So I'm just going to take I have a scrap white 260 here, and I'm going to place it right on top, and I'm going to go all the way around to the bottom balloon, wrap that a bunch of times, up, around my second quad, up my first quad. That should be good, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Now you have her body, and what we did the same, this is almost the same thing we did with the one, okay, it's basically the same thing. We're going to go ahead and take our Minnie Mouse head, and we're going to take a 260 and tie it to our tab, her neck. We're going to open that up and then wrap it around the balloon. Once she's in there, okay, you have your Mickey Mouse body set up. Now we're going to do her arms and legs. And the way we're going to do that is with a 260 black balloon. I blew this black balloon up all the way, and then we just find our halfway point by folding the balloon in half, pulling on it. That's our halfway point, and we twist it. And then we're going to put this right underneath the neck, basically the 5-inch balloon quad and the quad below. Okay, now you have her arms, and then we're going to do, for her hands, we're going to take our white 260, we're going to go ahead and just tie the ends together. Once you have it tied, you can get rid of your excess, and then just make a little bubble on the end, and then you can go ahead and just slide that through and around. Like so, okay? And we're going to do the same thing for the other side. So we go ahead and take our other hand and we make that little bubble like we did before. So you can get you in frame here. Stick it through and around. Now we have our hands, and once we attach it to the one, we can go ahead and add our feet. Okay, so we have our two bases here. We have the number 1 and then our Minnie, and we're just going to go ahead and put the legs on for Minnie. So we blew up another 260, and we found our halfway point by folding it in half, and we make a twist. And then we're going to put this right in between the last quad and the second to last quad. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and just slide it on. Like that. Now you have her two legs. Okay? We come around to our piece, and we're just going to go ahead and have her hug the balloon and twist your two hands together. Okay? And then we go and take her legs, and we're going to stick one leg into here, this way. Take our other leg, stick it in here. And that's it. You could tie those legs together to make it a little bit more stable. Alright? But there you have it.